Hey everyone, welcome back to Rogue 16. We are back again with another product spotlight. This one is Darth Nihilus from Sideshow.
Yeah.
This one, I kind of feel like this one came out of the blue. I wasn't expecting them to come out with this. I mean, we've seen a lot of really good custom versions of this.
Yeah.
So
And there
just,
weren't many
you
teasers from
know,
Sideshow. Like the teaser is when they dropped it.
yeah,
Not the pre-order, but like they put a few images up, and then that's when we were introduced to it.
right. Um, so yeah, this is a good one. I mean, I know there's a lot of people that are really excited about this. I think there's also some controversy with this one that is due to some of the things that were not added originally. I think they added them back in. So I think there was like a mask or like whatever the mask thing that
The
he's
bone
wearing.
mask.
Yeah.
Now, can we go over the three? So what's it looks like there's three
Yeah.
versions.
Yes, there is. So there's a collector edition, there's an
Okay,
exclusive, and that's I think both of those are the 1/5 scale,
1/5. Okay.
which I guess is to go along with the Mythos line, or I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're
It
doing
would
that.
it would make sense though.
Yeah, and then there's a premium format
Okay.
quarter scale version. So the weird part was that, and the controversial part was that they came out with this, and then they said in the 5th scale version they're gonna have a swap out for the mask,
And
but
the light
not
up
on
set.
the quarter scale premium format version. People are like, what the hell? Like a lot of people are going to get the quarter scale. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
But they
Yeah.
ended up
Why incentivize to buy the smaller one?
right.
Yeah.
And so they ended up being like looking like idiots and being like, oh yeah, sorry about that. So they came out and actually added it to this version. So this version is going to get the swap out as well. So I do think that the 5th scale version also doesn't have a light up lightsaber, I believe. So I think just the quarter scale premium format has the light up.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the opposite. Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's
No,
that's
I think you're right.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the quarter scale is 1,020, so $1,000 around there. And the let me see what the exclusive is 675, collector edition is 650. So, but they all, I mean, obviously they all look the same. They're just different scales. It looks great. Looks really, really good.
I mean, in quarter scale, this is another big piece.
It's a big piece. It's especially
Yeah.
I love. So we talked about we've talked about on other things like let's say the Luke and X-wing that the soft goods work really well with that one. This I love that they did fully sculpted.
Yeah.
I really like capes blowing in the wind that are fully sculpted, and you don't have
Yeah, it
to
looks
mess
great.
with them. They look fantastic. They get all the ruffles and wrinkles and all that stuff. Just I think they do a killer job with that. So I'm glad they went that direction. Yeah, so it's got a cool. I think the base is nice and simple. It's nothing crazy. I mean, you can see the base here. It's nice.
It is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just standing on a freaking rock or whatever. Like it's nice. It's very simple. I like that. 26.2 inches tall. That's pretty tall. I mean, that's also the
It's over 2 feet. Yeah.
yeah, that's also the cloak. That's really high. This gives you an idea of the premium format versus the statue size. Definitely a good size difference. I would imagine most people are going to go with the quarter scale just because I don't know. I don't know why they're still doing the 5th scale unless they're doing it as a mythos piece, but this isn't a mythos piece. I don't really get it. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but I mean, I'm not against it. I like
No,
the idea that you're getting the options. What
it's
would have
cool.
been what would have been frustrating is if they released one version of the other first,
Sure.
and then a year later, like they yeah, if that had happened, that would have been a little bit frustrating.
Yeah, I agree. This is the alternate portrait. So you're getting a look now at like and you can understand why people were frustrated. The alternate portrait's pretty cool.
Oh, it looks great.
Like it's pretty awesome. And so to not get that would
And
be
that's the one
crazy.
that most people are gonna display with.
Probably. Yeah, it does look really good. I'm not getting this. I'm not a huge dark side person, so I don't have a need for Nihilus in my collection. But
You're waiting for the Poe Dameron, right?
yeah, right. Definitely. Oh no, definitely not. But I do like Poe Dameron, but that's not going to happen. I will say that I know people. I would imagine people. I think PJ's going to get this. I would imagine people maybe like Thor would get this, but I think Thor already has a good Nihilus in his
Yeah.
collection, a custom. That's the hard part with this is there have been some really nice versions of Nihilus that have come out. But for people that don't have that, this is a great option. It's really really well done. I think.
I think if they had tackled this line of um, Star Wars, or that area of Star Wars 4 or 5 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
Sideshow just would have went even further off the charts.
Yeah, I agree.
They would have been the absolute go-to, especially when they came out with the
Yeah.
updated Maul and Ventress in that dynamic pose for the Mythos, which looked amazing. I mean, the original Maul Mythos is classic looking, but the new one is just unique in its own way.
Mm-hmm.
You had a size Ventress, and if these were following in suit with that, yeah, they would have been unstoppable.
No, I agree. And now I will say that I do think I believe they're coming out with more in this. I don't know if this
Yes.
is a line, but in this, line, I guess, whatever.
Yeah.
We've seen some teases a bit, so I think they're coming out with more of these, and in the dark side like line or whatever, and I think that's going to
I would
sell
like.
even more of these. Like I
I
think
would
it'll
like to.
be
I
successful.
would like. Yeah, I would like to see Revan.
Sure.
Who did the previous Revan that we had? Was it XM? Or,
XM.
although
Yeah.
I think they did a great job, I didn't like the face-off stance because if you had one without the other, they stood kind of odd.
Was it
Right?
was it Revan and was it
It was
Malgus?
Revan and Malik. Yeah.
Mal. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So if you had Malik without Revan, it was like, well, what's it? Because it's like on guard, It had it. They
Hmm.
looked great together as a pair,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
individually they were kind of odd. And you started seeing, no matter how beautiful they were, how well executed they were. A lot of people were selling them off, and not because there was anything wrong with the statue. They just picked a very odd pose,
Gosh, they're so
and
nice though. Those. I mean, XM.
they're amazing.
They
They're
killed it.
amazing. But I think if they nail the Revan pose when Revan comes, I think he's going to do really well, and it might even cause people who passed on this initially to backtrack and pick it up. Even it'll still be available, but to go and
Mm-hmm.
dig deeper into the line, yeah,
Yeah. This is a gorgeous piece. I mean, the cloak is fantastic.
yeah.
I
And they
love
were
it. I
they were
love it.
smart about it because if you remember XM Mall, I mean, half of them ended up broken, right?
Yeah.
Because his
Right.
flips over the wind. But that's because you had it lifting off his waist as he was jumping,
Mm.
and it was these frill pieces. Because that's sort of like, I want to use the term one large chunk, but because it's like sort of congregated together that way, I feel like has a lot more structural integrity to it.
Yeah. Yeah. Here's a
Yeah, you want to.
closer look at the base here.
Oh, whose head is that? Go back.
Oh yeah,
Turn your head.
he's on ahead, huh? I don't know. It's a good question.
Oh, I'm curious.
I'm glad you spotted that. I didn't even see that. Which I do like that the front of this thing, you can't
Does it
really
say? Let me
it's
look it
hard to
up.
tell that's what it is. It just looks like he's standing on a freaking rock. But yeah, that is a face. I have no idea. It's a good question. This is showing you the light up, and it's just like a little button in the back you can push to light up the lightsaber. Which is nice. I mean, I don't use the light up stuff, so I don't even know if I'd plug this thing in, to be honest. But you have the option, which is great. Some people love it. But yeah, now that I'm seeing it, it's hard not to see once you see it. I didn't even notice that. That's crazy. Are you looking it up, Jay?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if it has.
Let me see if it says it in here. Um, um, Darth Nihilus leaps from a fragmented tomb surrounded by barren desert landscape. Okay.
Okay, so it says here the statue's base features remnants from a broken down Sith monument, which has been eroded by sand and wretched eternity. So it's
Okay.
just a Sith monument. So it's just somebody. It looks like
Interesting.
Thanos. I'm not trying to like crack
No,
wise,
no, I
but
know, I know. Yeah.
kind of has like a Thanos vibe to it.
It's cool. Again, this is one of those things where it's like, why? We don't. Why? Like, we'll
It's a
just have
fun
him.
little Easter egg. Remember,
I know, but
wasn't the
just
Ahsoka one
whatever.
had like the Vader outline or the
Yeah.
like
I
yeah.
you just don't have to do that though. Just have him jumping off a freaking like rock or something. Like,
It's better than a droid.
yeah, it's better than a droid. I will say that.
Better
At
than a
least he's
droid.
not. At least he's not like splitting a droid in half, and you know, that's true. Um,
The droid thing got played out real quick. Everybody was jumping off droids.
everybody,
You would have
dude.
thought everybody was getting sculpted. Like, can I have a droid too? He got a
I know.
droid. Can I get a droid?
I know. Can I get one? Thank you. No, it's crazy, dude. I mean, dude, everybody, you get a droid. You get a droid. You get a droid.
Yes.
Bro, get out of here, bro.
Mhm.
Everyone gets droids. Yeah, I mean, I agree. It's better than than what it could be, and it's still subtle. Like Sideshow sometimes goes overboard with their bases, and I still think this is kind of subtle, which is good. You know, it's simple. Um, and they probably knew they had to do that because the cloak is kind of crazy, right? It's like a very flowy, windy, blowy cloak. So they
Yes.
probably knew they couldn't do too much with it. Thank goodness. Um, but yeah, guys, I mean, look, it's what the premium format's 1,000. Is that is that kind of the norm? What do you think, Jay? You think that's
I think that's for this size and that detail. Yeah, the 800 to 1,000 range is a very
do
comfortable
you think
price.
we're gonna see premium formats below that, or you think that's kind of
Yeah,
the
I
new
mean,
price tag?
Mace Windu was in like the 850 range, wasn't he?
Nah, yeah, you're probably right. I guess
I think
he doesn't
this
have as
has some
much detail.
complexity to it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
think it
true.
works.
Yeah, and this is at its tallest is 20. What did it say again? It was 20. Let me see here real quick. At the tallest size, where is it? I gotta find the one that actually has the sizing to it. Where is it? This is the premium format in the statue version. Um, I don't know. Let me see if I read it, if I can read it in here. Um, so this one, yeah, it measures 20, almost 27 inches. So I mean, it's a big boy. You know, it's a tall statue. So I guess it does make the pricing kind of does make sense in that sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I think guys, I think that's gonna be it for us. Great. It's a great entry from Sideshow. A great announcement. I hate to say it again, but I wish we could see this thing in person. we're gonna
There's a
say
chance we still might.
we're gonna say this about everything, but I would love to see this thing in person as well. I think it would. I bet it just looks fantastic in person. But yeah, I think that's it for us, guys. So we'll see you on the next one. Appreciate it.